Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to this Monday morning with Business Coach Malloy. Two more Mondays to go in this calendar year of 2024. Interesting year for all of us, and I'll talk more about it when we connect next week. But as we continue our series on the entrepreneurial essentials, episode 6 is what we are doing today. And I mentioned that this month, between today and next week, I'll be focusing on mindset rules. And some of those mindset rules we've never heard about, but these are extremely essential for an entrepreneur, especially solopreneurs, startups, to start looking at things differently about how they can address their businesses, their lives, their stress points, their challenges, their opportunities. And today, what I'm going to speak about is the MVP rule, the minimum viable progress versus perfection. Now we have all about heard about that MVP, which is the minimum viable product, a concept conceptualized by Eric Rice in the book The Lean Startup. It was about creating the simplest version of the product that can still deliver value, testing the market, iterating itself based on feedback. The MVP is an antidote to paralysis by analysis, and it's designed to get the entrepreneurs moving, experimenting, and learning. But today I'm not going to talk about MVP as the minimum viable product, but what I'm going to talk about is the minimum viable progress, a mindset, a philosophy, and a way of working that focuses on moving forward, even if it's by millimeters, rather than striving for perfection and getting stuck. So let me break it down for you. The myth of perfection is what pulls a lot of entrepreneurs down. They fall into the trap of perfectionism. You're passionate about your job, and even if it means uh, that you are not moving forward, you're not moving forward and you're getting stuck because you want to build the best product, create the perfect team, or launch the most comprehensive strategy. You think that if you work a little longer, tweak a little more, and perfect every single detail, you will be able to create success. But here's the harsh truth: perfection does not exist, best does not exist. And even if it did, chasing it would cost you precious time, resources, and opportunities. And while you're polishing and refining, someone else out there is executing, learning, and improving. In many cases, perfectionism is procrastination in disguise. In my business, I can't expect the best coach to come in and give the best possible results to my clients. Everybody cannot be a me or a replica of I. I have to take those risks. I have to take those steps forward and expect and monitor that things will keep on progressing. It's a fear of failure which is masked as high standards. And it keeps you stuck in the planning phase, dreaming about what you could be instead of building what can be. Because this marketplace does not reward perfection, it rewards speed, adaptability, and execution. Amazon didn't start as everything store, it started as a simple online bookstore. Facebook didn't launch all its feature it has today. It began as a basic social network. Airbnb's first listings were literally air mattresses in the living room. The companies didn't wait to be perfect. They started small and improved over time. So what is the minimum viable progress? Minimum viable progress is about shifting your mindset about what's the perfect outcome to the what is the next best step I can take. It's a discipline of moving forward even if the steps are small and imperfect. Think about it as micro successes. Every day, every week, you achieve something tangible that will bring you closer to your goal. You're not aiming for the quantum leaps. You're not aiming for the consistent. You're aiming for the consistent and incremental progress. And here's the beautiful beauty of the minimum viable progress. It compounds. Small steps taken consistently leads to big results. Imagine climbing a mountain. If you're fixated on reaching the summit in one go, you will feel overwhelmed and might never start. So there's the power of execution over ideation. Ideas are abundant, ideas are brilliant. Execution is scarce, and that's what we see in our business coaching practice day in and day out. I've heard so many times people say, I had that idea years ago. The difference between